What a beautiful start to the morning. This is the start of day 7 out here on our 2-week section hike. Just came up from the shelter, which was down yonder. Had a fun-filled experience with my food bag again. Yesterday, I don't know if I talked about it, yesterday morning, I had my bag and Deb's bag tied together on one string up in the tree, and somehow the wind was just howling and it got twisted, and it was a bear to get down, but I got it down. This morning, not sure what happened. Somehow my dog bone, and you don't know what that is, but that's what holds the bag up in the air when it hits your carabiner. But it got somehow entangled and it was not coming down. I almost wished I'd videotaped what we had to do to get it down. But Deb had to wrap the string around her arm and her hoodie and just lay down on the ground, pull the entire tree down. Luckily it was on a thin sapling, and I was able to reach up and rip the line off the metal that it was caught on. Got the food bag down, but the carabiner went all the way to the top, wrapped around the rope. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get it down. After thinking about it for a little while and cussing a little bit, no, cussing a lot, I just found a stick, kept throwing it up there until it got in between, and I got lucky and was able to pull it down. So all's well that ends well. But man, my food hangs, they've been a struggle. I don't know why. I need to reevaluate what I'm doing. I'm doing something wrong. I'll have to take a hard look at that tonight. But we met this young lady a few days ago out on the trail, and then we caught up with her again at the hostel. They were, in just a couple days, they were 17 miles ahead of us. They got picked up at a different trailhead than we got picked up. So we were at the hostel together. But this girl's cool. Her name's Ahoy. Her trail name, like Ahoy Matey or Chips Ahoy. But she's just hilarious. She's just this ball of energy and good positive feel. It's just a good person. Anyways, she has this little arts and crafts thing she does out here. She'll find acorns, and they have to still have their hat on, and she will put little small googly eyes on them. She'll glue them on and leave them as shelters, and it's so cool. I'll put up a picture of one that she gave us. It's just something to pass the time out here, and it fits her personality. It's who she is, so it's just totally cool. All right, today, you can hear I'm breathing hard. We're just leaving camp. I'm not using trekking poles right now, and legs feel okay. Probably the best they felt since I've been out here. Every day it's a little bit better. But I think today we're doing, now again, just less than 10 miles, I believe. We're going to a shelter. Hardest part of today is this first climb. We've got about a 3-mile climb in total, I believe, going up about 2,000 feet. And it's going to make for a tough day, but we'll get this out of the way this morning. The problem is there's no water on this entire stretch. We left water at the shelter. There's supposed to be water at the shelter we're stopping at, but there's nothing in between. So I'm having to do a 9-mile water carry. I hydrated really well. Bottle and a half of water before I left the shelter. I've got 2 full bottles, And I've got about 1 liter in my CNOC. So the good thing is, throughout the day, my weight will be coming down. Bad thing is, if it gets so hot, I run out of water, I'm in trouble. But I think I'm okay. I think I'm carrying enough water to get me through the 9 miles, whatever it is. What a glorious morning out here. It's cool and crisp. Hang on a second. It is 54 degrees right now. It's just perfect hiking weather. Sunshine, slight haze. But just a beautiful morning. One other thing I want to talk about, and I'll put up a picture to show you what happened. We were on the trail yesterday, and all right, I'm going to need my trekking poles in this section. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll finish the story in a minute. All right, back to my story. For you guys that have watched me, you know how I feel about people with dogs on a trail. If you're going to bring your dog on a trail, put your damn dog on a leash. You're setting yourself up for failure if you don't. Because even though you think you don't have an aggressive dog, other people who have dogs on a leash may have an aggressive dog, and they may not interact well. Or, as in the case yesterday, and I'll show you a picture, but I'll show you the aftermath right now. Hang on a second, look at this. You see that? Comes rolling down the freaking trail with his dog, not on a leash. It's a friendly dog, but he's carrying a pack, doesn't want anything to do with us, but he slams right into my leg. And I don't know what it was on the pack, a clasp, a clamp, I don't know, a buckle, but you saw what it did to my leg. What's the guy say? Oh, sorry. My words to him, your dog needs to be on a leash. That's not fucking cool. He didn't say a word, kept going. I don't get the stupidity. He's a day hiker. He's not a through hiker. He's a day hiker. He's a dumbass day hiker. Will he change next time he comes out? No, because he's a dumbass. And if you're one of those people, you're a dumbass. Check this out. You see all the little caterpillars here? There's about 200 of them on this one little bush.
Those black ones?
Yeah.
Oh, I see them from this side.
Yeah. Very cool. All right, so if you come out here on the trail with your dog, keep your damn dog leash. I almost wish I'd gotten this asshole's name, but it doesn't matter. I'm fine, but what if I wasn't? What if that dog slammed into my knee and tore my knee out? He's a big dog. What if this scrape on my leg gets an infection out of it? I hate dumbasses. All right. In my trekking post. More stories later. We're about 2 miles in. Big climb. Here's the reward. Oh my God, how freaking beautiful is that? That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I can work my way to the top. Y'all bear with me for a second. Oh my.
I wish this was the top. I wonder if it's going to be even nicer up there.
Oh, it's going to. This is beautiful. So we're about 2.1 miles into the trail. We're at the top of the first bump on that big climb at the beginning of the day. Got a little bit of a reprieve, came over a bump, nice viewpoint. Sat there and had our morning snack, one of our morning snacks. Now we're back on it. Got just a short distance before we get to a steeper section that's, I believe, goes up about a mile. I'm not sure. We'll see when we get there. Not a big deal. We'll get through it. We're moving along. We're okay. I mean, we're a little worried. Tomorrow's supposed to rain. We don't know how hard it's going to rain. So we did this. It's actually an 8.8 mile day, I believe, today. And we're doing the shorter day because tomorrow it's supposed to rain. And we're just going to have to see how it plays out. If we feel okay when we get to the end of the day, we may go a little bit further. At the end of the day tomorrow, I think tomorrow we're doing an 11 mile day. It'll be in the rain, so if we can knock off some of that mileage today, that would be okay. But end of the day tomorrow, we get picked up again, back to Stanimals. We're going to stay there 2 nights. We're going to take a 0. And then our friend Jen is coming up on Tuesday to spend at least part of the day with us. Have lunch with us, hang out with us at the hostel. Looking forward to that. Love Jen. Hopefully Chris comes with her. Just a beautiful, beautiful day. Sunshiny, blue skies, not too hot yet. I think the high temperature today is only going to be about 71, 72. But you can never tell. You go up and down in these trails, these passes, these gaps, these temperatures varies. I mean, it can vary 10 degrees in just a couple of miles. But, all right, I'm going to put this down. It's getting a little downhill. I don't want to fall. So. Be back in a little bit. We've come 3.1 miles, and way, 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 way off in the distance is Apple Orchard Mountain.
Yes.
Where we were a few days ago. Look at that view out there. I'm going to zoom out 2 times. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful view. Navigator and I are up here waiting for Abby and Deb to come up. And this is what we get to see.
Perfect breeze.
Just beautiful. Just beautiful. All right. Alright, so we've come 3.9, almost 4 miles. We're on a little downhill stretch here. We've got either downhill or level, sort of, kind of, for the next 2 miles now. 3 miles since the last lookout. Cruising along pretty good. Coming up the mountain, we were going slow, about a mile an hour. We're clicking it off about 2.5 right now. Make up some of that time, although it's not a big deal. We're only doing 8.8 today. And if we get there early enough, we can do another mile or 2 to shorten tomorrow, since tomorrow is going to be most likely a rainy day. Not too bad. Trail's in good shape. Not too many rocks. A few here and there scattered. I run into a few like here. Not too bad. Go right through them. All right, I'm gonna need my trekking poles. Just getting ready to start a little uphill here, so see you in a bit.